Hey, I'm Chris Harrow with Keller Williams Realty. Today we're showing you a different part of Hilton Head Island, one you might not have seen before. Unlike the many vacation-oriented areas of Hilton Head, the gated community that we're driving home to today doesn't just want you for a night or a long weekend. Hilton Head Plantation wants to be your year-round home. Your first, your last, your everything. We're going to show you around, and you can decide for yourself whether or not Hilton Head Plantation is the only one for you. One look at this shoreline and you'll know there's just no way they could have made two. Because the other bank of Skull Creek is a national wildlife refuge. Couldn't turn that into a resort neighborhood if you tried. Hilton Head Plantation real estate has changed a lot since the 1970s. Today we're going to see a few things that haven't changed. These views, this water, and the feeling you get sailing down Skull Creek Drive on your way home. To a residential condominium community within a gated resort community where one of the greatest amenities is what you see across the water. Some of the island's best sunsets right at your back porch. When you drive into the Squire Pope Gate at Hilton Head Plantation, you're accessing a nearly 4,000-acre private resort community that's been around since the early 70s. Present-day Hilton Head Plantation has over 4,200 homes, roughly 10,000 residents behind the gates. And it's home to 4 semi-private golf courses, the Country Club of Hilton Head, Dolphin Head, Bear Creek, and Oyster Reef. And so many dining options inside the gates and just down the road nearby. 10 miles of leisure paths, 72 miles of paved roadways, over 30 community clubs and social groups. There's a community garden and 2 dedicated nature areas, the Whooping Crane Conservancy and the Cypress Conservancy. In addition to the 24/7 security team at the 2 guard gates, Hilton Head Plantation amenities include community centers and parks at the Plantation House, Spring Lake Pavilion, Dolphin Head Recreation Area, and the Surrey Lane Ball Fields. They have a gorgeous community pool and lazy river at Spring Lake Amenity Center. Plus, hard true tennis courts, bocce ball courts, and shuffleboard. The Dolphin Head Beach and Recreation Area has a 2-mile walking beach and boardwalk, plus the Soundfront Leisure Path at the Bluff Walk. If that weren't enough, Dolphin Head is undergoing a full renovation that will redefine one of the community's most notable outdoor recreation spots. And then there's Skull Creek and Skull Creek Marina. One more way Hilton Head Plantation sets itself apart as one of the island's only private gated communities that dips its toes in both the intracoastal waterway and the Port Royal Sound. We're driving down Seabrook Drive. The Cypress Bay Club is there on the left. On the right, number 3 and number 2 at the 18-hole Reese Jones designed golf course at Hilton Head Country Club. On the left, the Talbert Oak tree. Now this tree has a whole story unto itself. A story for another video. This video. The Surrey Lane ball fields are ahead, along with community garden at Seabrook Farm. Turning onto Skull Creek Drive, we're on our way to Hilton Head Plantation's intracoastal waterway between the Talbert Oak Tree and the historic Talbert Cemetery. This is where you'll find most of Hilton Head Plantation's condos lining the banks of Skull Creek. The Grandview on Skull Creek, Waterway Condos, Mariners Point, Courtyard Commons, Indian Springs, and the newest addition to the Skull Creek waterfront, the Charles. Our destination today is much closer than any of those. We're heading to the village of Skull Creek, home to Village North, Village West, Commodore Villas, Skull Creek Garden Homes, and Governor's Harbour. In addition to Hilton Head Plantation's community amenities, owners at these waterfront neighborhoods also enjoy private amenities of their own, directly on the scenic intracoastal waterway. Another important aspect of the turnkey convenience of resort life at Hilton Head Plantation Condos is the waterfront culinary and heritage sites along the banks of Skull Creek. The bay shore of Hilton Head for luxury senior living, Skull Creek Boathouse, Skull Creek Dockside, and Hudson's Seafood House for some of the freshest dining options on the island. There's also Benny Hudson's Seafood Market, the public rowing and sailing center, and the Greens Shell Park to explore, all within an easy bike ride along the dedicated public bike paths. With twice daily tides, the views of the shores along Skull Creek change by the minute. The pristine views across the creek haven't changed in decades. thanks to the Pinckney Island National Wildlife Refuge, a 4,000-acre national wildlife refuge on the western bank of Skull Creek, a former cotton plantation and hunting preserve that was donated for conservation and public recreation in 1975. There's about 14 miles of trails on Pinckney Island that are open to the public for birding, hiking, and biking. And you can see some great views of Pinckney Island from the covered screen porch in our featured listing at 52 Village West, a 2-bedroom penthouse right here in the Clipper Building. Thanks for taking the drive home with me today. For more information about the village at Skull Creek, Hilton Head Plantation real estate, and what homes and condos are available right now, just call or text. I'm Chris Harrow with Keller Williams Realty. Thanks for watching.